Harry Styles and Taylor Swift's breakup songs about each other. Nothing is more therapeutic than putting your feelings into words and attempting to process them. And if any musician understands how to express their full range of emotions with irresistible melodies and vivid imagery, it's Taylor Swift. The 11-time Grammy-winning singer-songwriter, who got an honorary doctorate of fine arts from New York University earlier this year, has written many gut-wrenching, soul-piercing songs that wonderfully sum up the complex sensations of love, which her devoted fans all too often identify to. Swift and Harry Styles reportedly dated from December 2012 to January 2013, and while their whirlwind romance didn't last long, it did inspire several outstanding songs from both Swift and the former One Direction bandmate. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're gonna discuss Harry Styles and Taylor Swift's breakup songs about each other. So stay tuned to find out. Now let's start our video. Out of the Woods. The liner note for the 2014 smash is they loved each other recklessly, which makes sense considering Taylor's mention of a covert trip to the hospital following a snowmobile mishap, a winter pastime the two participated in during a trip to Utah with Justin Bieber. It just kind of conjured up all these feelings of anxiety I had in a relationship where everybody was watching. Everybody was commenting on it, she said of the song's inspiration to Billboard. You're constantly wondering, are we out of the woods yet? What will be the next step? What's the next obstacle we'll have to overcome? Are we going to make it until next week? She went on. It was interesting to write about a relationship in which you're honestly thinking, this is probably not going to last. But how long is it going to last? That doesn't mean they shouldn't happen. I was thinking, are we good yet? The entire time we were experiencing happy memories, insane memories, or ridiculously nervous periods. Are we almost there? Are we out of here yet? The mention of paper airplanes and a necklace, as any genuine One Direction fan knows, appears to be an oblique reference to the paper airplane necklace Harry frequently wore at the time. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. I Know Places. So this 1989 sleeper is unmistakably about the public's, and more specifically, the paparazzi's fascination with Taylor and Harry's relationship. And everyone was watching, the liner note said, because, well, we were. A significant line. They are the hunters. We are the foxes. During their infamous Central Park date, Taylor donned a sweatshirt with a fox on it. I had this idea that when you're in love, like in Out of the Woods, it's very precious and fragile, Taylor told Billboard. As soon as the world hears about it, whether it's your friends or people around town, it's kind of like the first thing people want to do when they hear that people are in love is trying to ruin it if they're not the greatest human beings. Taylor admitted that the media hysteria around the relationship led her to assume that no one is going to sign up for this. There are too many cameras trained on me. My existence has far too many silly elaborations. It's never going to work. I decided to write a love song. Just like, what would I say if I met someone awesome? And they were like, hey, I'm worried about all this attention you get, she explained. As a result, I Know Places was born, which is about, hey, I know places we can hide. We might be able to outrun them, Taylor remarked. I'm overjoyed that it captures the urgency of the song. Wildest Dreams. Taylor revealed to NPR that 1989 was about more complex relationships than her earlier albums, which were mostly about heartbreak or pain caused by someone else and felt by me. I'm writing about looking back on a relationship and feeling a sense of pride, even though it didn't work out. She says on the 2014 album, and my new approach to relationships, which is a little more fatalistic than anything I used to think about, has a touch of realism. She cited Wildest Dreams, which featured the lyric, he only saw her in his dreams, as a good example of that growth. I used to think that you find the one and it's happily ever after, and there's never a struggle after that, Taylor explained. And after a few experiences with love and relationships, you realize this is not the case. Even if you discover the proper romantic setting, it will always be a daily fight to make it work. If I meet someone with whom I feel a connection, the first thought I have is when this ends, I hope it ends well, she continued. I hope you remember me fondly, which is not how I used to think about relationships. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section how this one was. I really hope that you found this video interesting. You can subscribe and watch more videos on our channel to keep up with more content. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.